Yo, 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 here we go. I was able to get through kid stuff. I picked up lunch and will just be turning off my camera to eat. Um, but I wanted to try and stream a couple hours before I got to get the other kid from school. I was doing a little bit on this earlier and um, had to take off for kids' school event thing, but wanted to get back on this because I had ideas and I think it was all kind of coming together pretty well. Need to bring a little bit more stone over here. All right. One of the things was the spacing. This is half. I don't know. 1, 2, 3 full blocks and then a half a block from there. So 1, 2, 3 full blocks and then a half a block. So it should be here if I'm following the same spacing strategy, but I'd rather 1, 2, and then on the edge, and then 1, 2, and then on the edge. Okay, so I'd rather put it here so that it's the same spacing from the walkway. These will all be spaced the same. I can probably do something about this being odd now. I can maybe... I'll figure that out later. So I'm thinking here that maybe this becomes a walkway. One, two, 3. Let's go 3. Hi, Emma Pie. How's it going? That's a cute username. 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking maybe trying to make some kind of like grand set of stairs here. Yeah, Emma Pie is a really cute username. I could take out some of this to make a walkway here. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll back this up a bit. This is called Valheim. Let me go sleep so that it's daytime and easier to see. It's kind of like Minecraft for Vikings, a little bit. Oh, it must be early morning if I can't sleep. It's on Steam. I do believe it's also on console. It is... I think it released about 5 years ago and is still technically on early access, but they've done a lot with this game in terms of the polish, right? The game's pretty good. There's very few bugs in it, and they've been pretty steadily releasing content for it. The final update to it, or final update before it's officially, you know, a full live version of a game, is set to be released this year. So everybody's kind of excited for that. There's a lot of people that are choosing to... Oop, I don't want that one right there like that. There's a lot of people choosing to not play right now because they want to not be burnt out before the new release. So there's a lot of people that aren't playing right now, but I am really loving the building in this game. So I am perfectly happy to keep on keeping on. Yeah, so it's kind of like Minecraft in a few ways, but it's Vikings. The building is a little bit more grounded in reality because you have to think about the structural integrity of stuff. So like you can't just build floating blocks. This stuff will come crashing down if it's not properly supported. Ooh, like that, see? I didn't have a proper support under that one. So if I put this reinforced bar, that should support it. Where'd my stone go? Yeah, it's a really cool game. I've tried to get my kids into it. They are not there for it yet. My son is the one who would be most likely to be interested, and he's just not. He's more into faster paced stuff because this is a survival game that has a lot of building aspects to it. There is combat, but it's just not fast paced in the same way as like he's been playing a lot of Repo. So, you know, Repo is pretty action heavy. Noob. Yeah. I do be a noob at times. Yeah, I enjoy Repo. I just haven't played in a few updates at this point. Yeah, Repo's great. I played it when it was brand new. I played a ton of it when it was brand new, but then I haven't touched it in a while. Yeah, Valheim is amazing. Yeah, if you sub, that'd be great. I appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody stopping and hanging out, even if it is just briefly. Valheim is great. I've been working on this build here, like this area, this territory, for a month. Probably a little bit every day, sometimes longer, but it's all me and it's all in survival. So everything is, you know, earned legitly. There's no creative mode or anything. So it's all legit. And it takes a lot of time sometimes trying to figure out what the best ways of doing things are and like cosmetically what makes the most sense for some stuff. And then because Valheim is, you know, a crafting game, there is limitations, but there's also like fixes to things. Like, for example, they have a snap-on grid for building blocks, but you can also kind of do stuff wherever you want to. So like I can choose to do like a block sticking off awkwardly like this, or I can have it line up to the corner and be like perfectly symmetrical. But like in this situation right here, there's no corner, like there's no edge of the block for me to work from. So there's tricks you can do, like put in a small block over there, then when I snap to this corner, it sees this block and connects to it, and then now I can connect the walkway and I'm good. Is it hard? Aspects of it can be hard. This is one of those games where if you learn how the different monsters attack, then you can beat anything. It'll take longer if you aren't wearing the right equipment. Unlike MMOs, your character doesn't really level in this. You do get skills that, as the skills go up, they improve things for you. But the biggest part, the biggest hard part, is just getting used to the combat and the animations of the enemies that are fighting you. So let me. I don't have a wisp, so let me go over here where the torches are and see if I can see any bugs. The territory that I'm in right now is called Mistlands, and it is full of giant bugs. Trying to see if there's any that have spawned over here since I got on the server. I'm just seeing rabbits. I'm not seeing any bugs right now. Those guys are friendly for now. You got it running on a VR headset with hand tracking. That does sound pretty cool, but that also sounds like it could be really complicated without the vantage point of over the head. Because I assume in your VR you would have hooked it up to be first person, get a mod for first person, because I feel like that'd be really cool looking. Right now I'm trying to live stream every weekday, Monday through Friday, from about 8:30 Pacific time. Oh, here's a big bug. From about 8:30 a.m. Pacific time to either noon or 2:30. It's not horror exactly, but there is some scary stuff that does happen from time to time, like, you know, monsters coming out of nowhere. So like this is one of the big bugs, but he's stuck on this old ancient piece of armor. I'm also, so my stream schedule is, I always put an asterisk on it because I am a stay-at-home dad with 3 kids. So it is my job to pick them up from school, take them to school in the morning, doctor's appointments, my own doctor's appointments. I was in the army and I got hurt, so I have to go to doctor's appointments every once in a while to deal with stuff. So my schedule has an asterisk to it that is based around real life. So I'm trying to do mornings into the early afternoon Pacific time, and then if I'm able to, also like late night 10 p.m. Pacific time until midnight. The dungeons can definitely be creepy. I'd say that it's not exactly a horror game, but that it can be scary when you're new. And even oh shit. And even not just when you're new to the game, but when you're on a brand new character and you have no armor, no shield, and you're trying to defend yourself against a bunch of skeletons that come after you. Ow. So the combat, there's a couple different ways you can play the combat. Currently, I'm doing sword and shield. Shit. That's a Jal in the sky right there. It is a giant flying tick-like bug, but like it's a mama tick. And it drops baby ticks that will latch onto you and like suck your blood. So, in terms of combat, I like to do sword and shield, especially like early on. It's the easy way to get through. There is also bow and arrow that you can use, and you can get used to that and do quite a bit of damage to most things. And then later in the game, there is magic that will be around. Yeah, so spears are pretty common. The Atgeir is the like two-handed version of a spear, which is basically like a big staff with a blade on it. some of the weapons have special attacks. Magic is incredibly strong, but I don't like to use my magic equipment when I am oh, I got him with that last shot. I don't like to use my magic equipment when I'm at the base building, because building, sprinting around, running around, all of that takes stamina. And when you're wearing magic equipment, you have to wear stuff that doesn't give you any stamina. I would say that the two-handers have good things about them. So like the at gear, it's, if I remember correctly, its special attack is a spinning attack that also does a knockback. So with that, yeah, I would say a 13-year-old could play this. It would just come down to whether or not this is your style of thing. For what it's worth, my 12-year-old, I got the game for him. He's just not terribly interested in it. Not that he, you know, can't or shouldn't play, but that he's just not terribly interested in it, because he'd rather play some of his other games that he has. So the at gear has like a spinning attack, which is good for some things, but not everything. And then different monsters in different areas, some are more or less susceptible to like bladed weapon attacks. Okay, Emma Pie. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks, you said you subscribed, so I appreciate it. Not all of the monsters are susceptible to blades, so you might hit something with a blade and it does almost no damage, but then you hit something else with the blade and it takes out half its health. So I host mine off of a server, because it's me and a couple friends that are playing, and I kept the server on normal, on all difficulties, like straight across the board. It's normal everything, except recently when we got to the last territory, there's a setting for when you die, you lose 10% of these stats. I turned that setting off. My friend had gone out into the hardest tier in the Ashlands, and he said he died so many times that his sword skill went from 80 something to like 18 or 20. Like, he died so many times. Nope. I am straight and married. It's a bit of a odd question, but okay. So when he died that many times that he lost his stats from 80 to 20, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm fine. We can turn it off. It's not that big of a deal, I don't think. But that's the only special modifier that we've put in place. And what did I just hear? That sounded like magic. Oh, you know what? I bet it was these guys. Hello there. I need to kill some of my pets. I mean, instead of saying it that way, I could say harvest meat. So I just got these guys, these asks. They are from the Ashlands. They are a bit of a combination between dog and lizard. Actually, there's only 3 of them right now, so I'm going to go ahead and leave them for now. No, this is not like Fortnite. It's like a Viking Minecraft. Oh yeah, thanks for stopping by. And also, the VR thing sounds amazing. I bought a Quest VR for my kid, so it would be kind of interesting if I got that hooked up on here. at least to walk through the build that I've got going. So I might look into that. It's a good idea. Gotta take all this stone out there. I don't need the butcher knife. Hold on. So I realized that I kept finding myself like forgetting what I wanted to do. So I put like a to-do list on the wall to help me keep track of what I intended on doing. And then I also put like the big projects on the wall. Yeah, I'll have to give it a try. I tried helping my kid set up Minecraft in VR, and there was a lot of different like options for how to do it, and none of them seemed very consistently clear. But all of them required me to. I set up his VR with him as the primary account on there, which I guess was not a good way to do it because it goes based on his age, which meant that I can't hook it up to the computer completely. So because he's 12 and not 13, which is so arbitrary. So I have to sort that out at some point and hopefully, you know, get him what he wants out of it. Yeah, he wanted to play Minecraft on there. I got something working from an outdated version of Minecraft and it worked, but I think because the controls were kind of weird that he was off put from it and just ended up not continuing with it after, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes or something. But then I think also it was like disconnecting on him, and it was odd. But it looked like a lot of it had to do with his software not allowing his account to connect to the PC, because for some reason they made it to where the Quest VR can't connect to the PC if you're under 13. And it's like that doesn't make sense, but okay. I mean, I guess there's probably things that kids can get into that they aren't supposed to, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like there's probably a better way for them to have done that. Let me see if I have any iron so I can just build another stone bench out here. Not enough. There's only one in there. Oh, okay, cool. Two. We will plops it over here. Let's just put it right here for now. So I was working on this before I had monsters all rudely interrupt me. I'm working on making a staircase that I think will look nice to come up here. I'm wishing right now that this was centered, but it's not. I could adjust this and make it centered. I might do that just so that it is centered. So I need to ensure that I find the center. I need to basically build blocks all the way over there in a straight line to find the center. Oh, not that. There. 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 Okay. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, I hope you come back. I'm going to turn off my camera because I just remembered I have chicken nuggets from McDonald's that I would like to eat, and I don't want to eat on camera. So, yeah, let me do that real quick while I get this going more. Boom. Chicken nugget. Chicken nugget. I just... Oh, it's Goblin. I don't remember who had asked about whether this is a horror game or not. And it's not a horror game, but like, oh, when your character is weak or weaker than everything you're fighting, you can feel the terror. The terror is real in that scenario. Okay, so that I think is good, and then we will build this out the rest of the way. I hear the goblin. Okay, so I do want to fix this so that it's back to being all squared away. Square, because it's a block. Funny. I did say that I'm a dad. I'm gonna have the dad jokes. Trying to think. I want this opening to be... I think what I'll do is probably line this up. That is not exactly lined up. How do I want to do this? Okay, so depth-wise, this isn't exactly lined up, but if I could keep it in a straight line, but adjust the depth, that would be okay. What is the best route for this, I think? Okay, so I guess against this block on this side. Is that right? I mean, that looks kind of right. So if I did this, let's do this one. I think that looks kind of right. Yeah, I think that's sound. Okay, so we do that, and then we build the rest of it off of this. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know what I think I did wrong here? I think instead of making the block go to here, I actually wanted a shallow block on the inside edge. Yeah, that's what I did wrong. Okay, so it should be like that. Like that. And then these ones go here. Yes, yes. And then this one, I actually need to back that thing up. There we go. So that goes there like that. Yes. There we go. Okay. So that side looks correct. Plop those up. That's looking correct. Boop these out of here real quick. Because we'll fill those in as we need to in a minute. I guess we could do this. Boop. Boop. And then... Oh, that's not even the full height. For how long had I played this game? I've been playing the game on and off for 5 years, but this is a new world. Like Minecraft, you can, you know, start a fresh world whenever you want to. This world has only existed for, gosh, just a few months. There we go. This is much better, I think. Oh, oh. That's what I want. That, boop. Boop that, boop. There we go. Okay. That's much better. And if we go like this, oh, that's not right. There we go. Like that, and then a set of stairs down. So we're going down, down. Alright, go here. I need to pick up more stone. Boop, shaboop, shaboop. There we go. Let me smack that once. There we go. Much better. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, I left some stone behind over here that I can grab. So, I don't know what to do yet, but I do know at some point I want to dress up the wall, make it nicer looking. And then same thing for these doorway areas. Want to dress them up and make them look nicer. I just don't know what to do about it yet. So for now, it's just this. Alright, you have a good sleep. Hopefully I see you again sometime. Oh, too much carrying. Too heavy on the weights. Oh, my crafting hammer broke. I gotta repair it. Okay. Man, I cannot get over how pretty this game is. Alright, let's raise some dirt here. Gotta move the stone out of the way. Oofa. Okay, let's raise this up too. There we go. That all the way flush, or does it need to go down one more, I think? Oh wait, nope, those are tilted. Oh, that's funny. I have a mod that lets me rotate objects in ways that aren't normally available in the game. So it's kind of funny that I just accidentally rotated the stairs further than what they're supposed to naturally go. There we go. What am I gonna plant up here? I can probably get away with kinds of flowers or something, maybe. Uh... Oh, not that. This. Okay, and then let's do the other side the same way. 2 sets of stairs down for both. Oh, something under here, probably more stone. Realized I don't have any music on. Yeah. Ever enough. Go. All right. I have to drop this down a smidgen. Anybody have any plans for Memorial Weekend here? There we go. Bonk that. There we go. Try reducing this one a bit. Interesting, interesting. It's not, since I'm going at a weird angle, it's definitely messing with what I want it to be doing. Yeah, okay. If I have to put myself right beside you. Oh, need a little more stone. Mm-mm-mm. I might cover this and maybe make like a statue or something here. Ooh. Should I try and build a dragon statue here? Should I try and build a dragon statue here? Oh man. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna build a dragon statue here. I'm gonna do it. That's actually really exciting. Okay, I need more iron and more wood by a lot. Ooh, it'd be also nifty if I could get. I gotta figure out something to put it on, like a pedestal. Let me get stuff. Let me get stuff. I'm gonna be cooking. Something's getting in the way. Okay, iron, 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 iron. Let's bring a bunch. Okay, so here's my thought. This will all come down. I might end up having to rebuild the stairs around it, but that's okay. So let's start with this. Words unspoken. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is line this up. Make a grid. All right, like that, like that. This will be so cool if I do it well. Okay, so if I do like put and foot. Let's go off of this. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Okay, so we need to put it touching foundation. We're going to start it halfway in the ground like that. And then we're going to go up. Let me bring this forge closer so that I can use it more widely if I need to. Ooh. Okay, let me go to sleep so that I can get this day to be nice and bright and shiny. Okay. Ooh, I think I... Okay. So if I go like this... So what I'm thinking is that the foot of the dragon can be there. I guess I ended up a friend. You don't care for her anymore. Ooh, no. Okay, so if I go like that. Let me do Grosstein here so that I can see what the base might look like. Because I was thinking this is a base for them. Okay, what if I did this instead? Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so this will be where the ankle joint is of the dragon, like right there. And the dragon's foot will come down here. Okay, we need to keep doing the wire frame, or metal frame rather. But go up like this. I'm sweating my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. One, two, three. One, two, three. I feel it in my bones to make my system go. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age. Okay, so I wish that I had a half-sized metal pole, but that's okay. So, dragon's ankle joint goes back that way, or I guess it's knees. Should it be back that far? Yeah, I suppose. Foot to leg, ankle goes back. This goes forward to a knee. I feel like maybe the knee should be out there further. Maybe that's too far outward. Yeah, we'll go like that. One, two. Let's keep going with this. Oh. Gonna be a big ass dragon, I think. Need more iron. Hey, Worshi. Right now, I am gonna try and build a dragon statue. I'm using, just wood iron beams and poles because it's really, really structurally strong. And so I should be able to get a pretty big structure, but I feel like I'm making this too big. But I'm not sure. So I think I'm gonna keep winging it for now and see what happens. For a tail. I think that's a good length for the tail, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I might just be making it too big. Because if this are its legs, its wings are going to have to be massive. What if we maybe didn't go quite so big? Trying to look online at poses of dragons to see if I can come up with something. Because I was thinking just about like the two-legged dragon where it's got rear legs and its front appendages are just wings. Back. Dragon pose, two legs. Most dragons just have 4 legs, I guess. Most of what I'm seeing online is people doing dragons with 4 legs. I don't know how big I can make it. Well, let's just keep winging it for now and see what I can come up with. This is too big. This is just too big. Hold on. Let's knock this back down. We're gonna fix this. Let's bring it in a little. It's too big. So funny sometimes how the physics in Valheim don't catch up right away. And sometimes you're left with a floating structure. Let's do this. If I go boink, oh, boink like that, then I can get this to be much shorter. I want it to go through the top section if possible. Go like that. Go down. Yeah. I've noticed that with the buildings that some of the stuff just holds on for a really long time. Iron. Okay. So if I do the legs like that, I'm in a much better position. Let's do one more like this. Grab some more iron. And it now to finger this in your hands. Now we'll do a tall one. Three. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Starting to lose the structural integrity of it. Oh, this. That right? What do we think? I think that's a good frame so far. Might want to bring the wing tips down. One, two. Wow. Nope. I just ran right off the edge there. I need more stamina food. I said I needed more stamina food, and then I ate a chicken nugget. One, two. Did I do 2 or 3 on that side? I just did 2 here. It looks like 2. 1, 2. Yeah. Away from everybody, bright. Away from anything. Okay. So I think that's a good wireframe. Away, yes, we is back. Away from everybody, break. Oh, I'm cockeyed. There we go. There we go. Now that's centered. Yes, that's why I'm building a dragon, so I can go to higher places. Hey, how's it going, Seth? I mean, that kind of looks like a dragon torso. Oh. Come on. Alright, so probably not too wide since I went with a smaller body. Going good. Just trying to see if I can figure out how to build a dragon statue. Just trying to, you know, kind of guess and do things. Maybe I have to go out a little bit further to be able to come back. Maybe that makes more sense. The words, cause the TV's too loud and band. Alright. Let's... Yeah, I think that makes sense. Right? And then I can go like this and bring it in a notch. And then I can go in again and bring it in another notch. There, 2, 3. Go all the way in, actually. Okay, and then this one. Ah! Let me sleep and grab some more stamina food. They won't they? Yeah, we will figure out how to make a dragon at some point. I have an idea. Okay, so I have an idea. Six, seven. Let's go it this way. I thought 6, 7 was over by now. I thought people were beyond that. Oh. Midsummer, like the Maypole Festival thing in Valheim. Damn. Yeah, as soon as it's available, I'll definitely get some in. Okay, I just walked up on it, and it's like, you know what? That does kind of look like a dragon. Okay, so this is the thought I had. What if I did dragon's wings with the tar shingles? Can I make it work? I don't know if I can make it work because I'm doing such a high arch. And then the scales would be in the wrong direction. Right? Because you need the scales to be going the direction of the wing. And my thought was to have the wings going, you know, more outward. That might not work. We'll toss this for now. Let's just keep going with this for now. I am trying to build a dragon statue because I thought it sounded like a cool idea. So I'm just kind of winging it and seeing what I can do. Winging it, dragon statue, get it? Oh, music. Start over. Yeah, it's a good song. Okay, so I think for the thighs, I will have to build outward to just make them look meaty. You know, so that way they don't look scrawny. But I'll figure that out in a minute. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we'll see what I can do with it. But I've never built a statue in Valheim. The most they had ever done was made a troll. I made, you know, just like one of these kinds of things, and then put some arms on the side of it like this, and then put a troll trophy on the front of it, and then you could shoot it with your bow and arrow. But that was before they added like actual targets for the bow and arrow, so it was something that, you know, didn't work out very well. Okay, that's looking good so far, I think. I would like if I could get the tail a little thicker. I think that works. Now, I wonder, we'll have to see. I might be able to come up with something to make it kind of spiky, but we'll see. Let's get like the majority of the body done first before trying to dress it up more. Oh, no, don't break that. I want you to stay like that. Sometimes when I try and do the, you know, the shift middle mouse click to mimic a part, it likes to break instead of, you know, doing what I want it to do. Okay, that looks fine. Let's do some makeshift stairs so I can see. Okay, so if I go like this, let's go with the steeper one. I think that'll look better. It's gonna just be a wood statue, and then I might use maybe ash wood to try and like highlight certain parts, but I'm gonna just make it mostly just wood statue. I don't know what else I might be able to pull off with dressing it up further. I think that's looking good so far. The face is going to be tricky, I think, because there's not really any wood thinner than this, you know? But I'm thinking the tail needs another piece to make it a little bit thicker. Yeah, if I do it like that, then I might need to put like another piece off of it to make the thickness match the rest of it. I think that works. Oh, didn't mean that. I meant for it to connect all the way. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Oh. Could this work? Steep one. No, I don't think that'll line up the way that I want it to. Yeah, no. And this won't line up the way I want it to either. Eh, that's alright. I think we'll just end up probably filling it in by using the shift placements. Let's do the base of the wings. Immortals. This one. I don't know how I'm gonna handle the face and mouth. I might just have to like wing it really hard with that one. All right. Oh, accidentally. So I've got a mod I don't want to use for this build, just in case something gets weird, but I've got a mod that lets me tweak. You know what? I might use it because I don't know that it'll negatively affect things. It lets me rotate stuff more than what the game's default options allow for if I use some of the key modifiers. So actually, potentially, what if we did this? If I went like this and then I rotated it. The problem is that the rotations don't always line up well. Oh. Ah. Oh, too much rotation. Look at that. Let me drop half of this. I'm gonna drop half of this. Look at this wing so far. That's actually pretty sick. I could potentially line the dragon's body with scales by using this special rotate tool. But let's do the wings first on both sides and then see. Ah! Oh, I fell right through. Okay. Something to stand on. No, a little too much. Now, let's go. Let me look at it this way. Rotate like that. Okay, and then latch this one here. Let's do this. Let's put a halfway mark here. So I guess that'll be a potential issue that I might have to remedy from below, is making these look correct here. If I get rid of that one, it's not bad. That one makes it a little weird. What if I did with one of these? If I go like this and then make it go up a little bit more. Okay, let's check that from above. You can have one lemon bread. Okay, put it on the table and then put the other ones away. All right. I don't think that looks quite right. I think this looks okay for now, but I need to find... You know what? I guess maybe if I ensure that I build off of the wing that's there, that should help me have more control over what's exposed outward. Okay. That looks pretty cool so far. Right? Like, I think that looks pretty cool so far. Let's do one here. And do one there. So I'm definitely not going to be able to build these symmetrical, which I'm just going to have to be okay with. Because there's no way I can reproduce the shapes on both sides with how kind of winging it I have to be to get these things to even fit. But I can get it close. I think these ones stick out too much, actually. Huh? Um, feel the weight over my skin. Let me see. All right, let me get up higher. Bump, bump. So I think the big difference I'm seeing here on what I did is this one is sticking out a little too far, and this one is rotated inward a little too far. Okay, those are pretty similar for just winging it on both. Winging it, building wings. Come on. All right. I think what I might do is use ash wood to try and create like spikes on it once I finish getting it the rest of the way flushed out. Big guy. The fuck? What is that? No! How did you get out? I specifically blocked off where you could have climbed to prevent climbing. Oh my god, these guys planted so many eggs here. Holy crap, that's a lot of eggs. How did it get out? Let me make it daytime real quick. All right. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save 3 ask eggs. Then I'm gonna toss the rest of these down so that they can hatch. And then I'm gonna kill you. I mean, harvest. I'll leave that one up to keep doing stuff, and then I'll get rid of the one up here. Maybe I'll put iron bars in the rest of the way around, just to keep them from getting out. I thought that it was well enough covered, but I guess not. Okay, let me... Okay, let me ditch this stuff. Okay, and now we go back. I think this makes sense to do. Put the pieces on it like this to give it a little more depth, I guess. A little more something. Little zhuzh. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's start from the base. You know what? No, let's just do just the wings with tar. Checking something on Discord message real quick. Okay. I think what we'll do for filling in the body is literally just use whatever shape we're using and then use the shift placement to get it where we want. My friend said he died jumping over my wall. I don't think he's wearing his float cloak. Okay, do I want to do it? Do I want to do it like that, or would it be better off? I think I'd be better off following this direction because I can slope these down and then also slope them inward. Breathe into me and makes me real. Me on. Wake me up inside. Let's fill this in with wood. To life, frozen in time without your love. Huh. Time to save a guy. Come to close my eyes. I think I'm gonna put a little graveyard over here. Oh, dead bear. Or I come undone. Ow. Come here, falling. What is this boat keeps going sideways whenever it loads and unloads. Me dump some things over here. Behold you, make you feel better. Gotta walk in the park to love each other. Into you. Yeah, it should be over all the butterflies. I'm into you. Only started the dragon an hour ago, actually. Into your thing. I should be over all the butterflies. I'm into you. Things just make sense, and even after all this time, I'm into you. Baby, not a day goes by that I'm not into you. Oh, get more wood. My buddy here has not been on the server. He hasn't been over here at my base in over a week. But on the server, he's just only, been on short times in like 2 weeks. So he has not seen hardly any of the progress I've made here. Oh, sir. Oh, I don't want to be the blame, not anymore. It's your turn. You would hate it harder just to go on, and why? All the possibilities where I was wrong. Can I reach? Wonder, how am I supposed to feel if you're not here? As I burned every bridge I ever built. You were here, I still try. Holding on to silly things I never learned. Oh, why? He said you put a lot of thought and time into this, and it's really, I put more time than thought because I do keep building and then rebuilding things that don't look right. Performance as in how the game plays, like overall FPS. No. I think that the game runs pretty well. There are things that you can do that cause the game to function worse, and you can avoid those things. Okay, I need to do this part. I think we'll go with the steep one. Bunch of Ashlands. He's got all the Askavans. I see your motives inside. Decisions to hide. Back off, I take you on. I know that you were wrong. Headstrong, headstrong. I know that you were wrong, and this is not where you belong. I won't give everything away. Didn't run a fest. Got to be a very best. I think I need another tip off the wing. Good night, but now that's over. I see a fantasy. You want to make it a reality, baby? Go and see inside instead of all hate share. Your motives inside. Back off or take you on. Headstrong to take on anyone. I know that you were wrong, and this is not where you belong. I know all about your motives inside. Bum bum bum. I won't give everything away. I'm working on the dragon's gooch. One more on the other. Okay. Um. All right. I don't want it to connect to that. I want it to build on the edge of that. So go like that. Oh, that's too low. Couldn't make this anymore. What would you do? Do. Break me down. So it does a little bit of overlap on that side to that, but I think that's okay. No, that's not okay. Those look very uneven. In my eyes, you're killing me, killing me. All I wanted was you. This is who I really am inside. This is who I really am. My eyes, you're killing me, killing me. All I wanted was you. Me down, take me down. Oh, I need to cover its ass. If I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. A phantom flew into summer and joined the Black Parade. The beaten and the damned. Sometimes I get the feeling. Oh, actually, I don't want those ones there. And I don't want that there, actually. Earth and fall, the clouds in between. Let's do this. I'm going to use the tool for the special rotations. Okay. I think its back looks really good. What do we got on that thigh? This thigh got built out a little bit more than that side, and I went back up with it. Shit, I can make a fucking circle like this. Holy fuck. Holy shit, that's great. Things I don't understand. I try to fix it. I try to fight it. My head was spinning. My heart divided. I life overlighted. Know why I didn't trust you to be on my side. Into a million pieces. Can't go back. Another beauty in the broken glass. Instead, tell me what's underneath. This is so great. Think that that thigh might look a little bit better than this one. My voice without the lies, this is what it sounds like. Go fix my hammer. Yeah, sugar bear. Yeah? Well, is your room dirty? Yes, it is. Couch pillows. Start with the couch pillows. They're in your room. Take them back to the couch. Then check with me for the next thing, okay? She's not good at cleaning on her own, but if I tell her what to do, she can often do well with it. How many claws does a dragon have? Really? I ran out of wood over here? Not sure what to do for the face beyond just like pointy shapes. Oh, a little more stone. Yeah, I think this looks pretty cool so far. Let me line this up better. I'm gonna go a half a block depth. It's all 2 feet on the ground. Bury the castle, bury the castle. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll try and work ashwood in as spikes and get a point to its tail. Oh. I need some more wood to finish the head, though. To bury the castle. Why did this just break? What just broke over here? come get your shelter, and make it deeper. All right. We want to make the neck a little bit wider, so gonna go like this. Build onto it. Leave the stone here, core wood here. Hit the wall. She never had it all. One Prozac a day. Husband's a CPA. Her dreams went out the door when she turned 24. Never been with one man. What happened to her plan? She was going to be an actress. She was going to be a star. She was going to shake her ass on the hood of Whitesnake's car. Her yellow SUV is now the enemy. Looks at her ravaged life. Nothing has been alright since Bruce Springsteen, Madonna. I think this looks really cool. I think this looks really cool so far. She's seen all the classics. She knows every line. Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink. Even St. Elmo's Fire. She rocked out to Wham! Not a big Limp Bizkit fan. I got wood here. Okay, I'm not going to be able to finish this for now. I might be able to finish this later tonight. You know, we just saw Bowling for Soup. Gosh, what was it? Like last October? We went to... I can't remember the name of the festival. It's a music festival that travels the country. It's like Warped Tour, but like it's a mix of punk and pop. Aftershock. We went to the Aftershock tour, and they were there. They were one of the more popular bands there. Played probably like second or third to last. But I gotta call it quits for now. I'm just gonna put all this stuff away and hop off. I have to get one kid to actually clean up her stuff and then go pick up the other kid from school that gets out in about 10 minutes. And then I gotta make dinner when I come home. Well, I gotta take a kid to sports and then make dinner. And then I will probably be on in the evening, like 8 hours from now. Play for a couple hours before bed, and then I'm gonna be off for the weekend. We're gonna take a long weekend, kind of near Yosemite in California. Try to do something with the holiday weekend. Take the kids somewhere. We haven't really. We splurged and took the kids to Hawaii for right after the New Year, the last week of school vacation. probably the most expensive thing we've done, and also why we haven't done any like weekend anythings really since then. And that was the first week of January. So we're gonna go on a weekend trip. I feel like I need to figure out something for like a pointed claw shape. Something that comes to a nice point. And maybe I can work the ash wood into acting like a point up there, you know, coming off of the wings to look like a hook, like a claw hook kind of thing. I don't know. I need something. I might just maybe put another one of these but rotate it outwards so that these kind of scale tips go back. I don't know. Maybe I'll look at what other people have done, see what things other people have come up with as reference. But I do think it looks really good for what it is so far. But my buddy did say that it gave off Valkyrie vibes, like the Fallen Valkyries and Ashlands. And I definitely get it. But I think once we put a like dragon-shaped head on it, it'll come around. Yeah, I think this is a great spot for it, especially because I can't do much else over here. All right, I'm out. Thanks for hanging out, everybody and anybody. Seth appreciates it, and yeah, come back next time if you guys are interested in seeing more of what I'm working on. And then as soon as I might do some this weekend, but I have editing that I'm gonna get through eventually, and I plan on posting some videos in series of like the build progress of this place. But I want to go back and get enough of the old VODs that I can have like when there was literally nothing here to show just how much we've done to this place. So yeah, YouTube, I'll get those up as soon as I can, but it might be a bit because editing is weird and hard. So anyways, thanks for coming around. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for watching and subscribing and all of that stuff. I appreciate it a lot. Hoping to do a lot more of this. And I will see you guys